Growing up in Nuchatlaht was awesome. It's such a beautiful place, one of the most beautiful places in the world as far as I'm concerned.
At Nuchatlaht, we used to help one another. We made sure that everyone was taken care of.
The Nuchatlaht are one of many First Nations that were pushed off their traditional homelands by the onslaught of colonization. But on March 21st, they're taking the BC government to court to get their land back.
Nuchatlaht is one of the small First Nations on the west coast of Vancouver Island, but they were there when Captain Cook came in the 1700s. They've been there. They've always been there. And what they're saying is that they would like to claim their legal rights. They'd like to claim them in court on a claim of Aboriginal title.
Nuchatlaht has continuously occupied and stewarded their territory on Nuka Island for thousands of years. But after decades of clear-cut logging, the forests, fish, and wildlife have been badly depleted.
Yellow cedar is hard to come by, and the red cedar that we have left, we seem to be the last ones to get our hands on it.
I think our trees are our strength. They give structure to our land, and we've got so many washouts now, mudslides and everything, because we don't have the trees there to protect it.
We had a rich way of living. It's just been getting smaller and smaller, and the only way that we can have a foot in the door is if we own and manage it, and then people will listen.
This is the first Aboriginal title case in BC since the landmark Chilcotin decision and the passage of BC's new UNDRIP law. But the BC government is still arguing in court that the Nuchatlaht Nation abandoned their territory.
They didn't abandon their territory, they were forced off their territory. Their land was expropriated without compensation. Their land was stolen from them. That's what happened.
The government of British Columbia's defense, their main defense in this case, is that the Nuchatlaht were too small and weak to have Aboriginal title. Nuchatlaht may be small, but they're powerful, and they exist, and they continue.
Tai Jordan Michael, the chief of Nuchatlaht, is hopeful this title case will usher in a new era of healing and prosperity for his people.
Housing, for one, for our people, is we can't afford to house our people, right? So it's going to solve a lot of our housing problems and our social issues. That's what really excites me.
We need to keep the benefits here in our communities, but to be respectful to the land.
I want to start doing a lot of things that the provincial and federal governments aren't doing, that are supposed to be doing, just to bring the forest back, to let the land start to heal itself.
Title and rights, I think, is going to be an eye-opener for our people. I want to teach my children and grandchildren and my great-grandchildren about where we come from and why it's really important.
We have a voice, and we want to let you guys know that we're here, and we've existed here, and we want to share that.
And I have absolutely no doubt that we will win, because we believe in who we are.
Come join us down on the steps of the courthouse on March 21st to kick off this court case and show support. Just like to extend that invitation to anybody who wants to come.